I am so mad. I am so mad. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. You guys have no idea. I just went through a ridiculous season, and you guys aren't going to believe it. I'm going to post this anyway. We'll go through another season. I'm going to post this anyway. We're doing an NBA 2K19 rebuild. Welcome to the channel. In this episode, we are rebuilding the San Antonio Spurs. I wonder if I can bring these transactions up. We can. Alright, we can still bring these transactions up. I just want you guys to see what has happened. I decided I wanted to rebuild the Spurs and go ahead, try and get Coach Pop one more ring before he retires. So I started off with some trades, some smaller trades. I traded Jakob Poeltl, Marco Bellinelli, and Chimezie Metu for Zizic and Henson. The reason I did that was I needed Henson's $10 million contract. We then traded Bryn Forbes, Trey Lyles, and DeMar Carroll to bring in Evan Turner and his $18 million contract. With those two big contracts, we shipped off Chris Paul, we shipped off Evan Turner, Patrick Mills, John Henson, Rudy Gay, Damian Jones, and a second rounder, and we got back Chris Paul and Steven Adams, Deontay Burden, and Mike Muscala. I wanted to have, because this was a theory where San Antonio could theoretically bring in Chris Paul and potentially Steven Adams, and they could have a starting lineup of Paul, Adams, Rudy Gay, LaMarcus Aldridge, and DeMar DeRozan, and what a great squad that would be, right? They're not going to win the chip, but you know what? It gives Coach Greg Popovich one more hurrah, one more chance to kind of go all in and try and win a sixth championship. Then the Suns offered me Devin Booker and Dario Saric for DeMar DeRozan and Lonnie Walker, and you know what? I took that instantly. And you know what that got? That got us a championship. Can I go to NBA history? Where are we? I can't believe that happened, man. I wasn't recording. Oh my god. Spurs went on a streak. I think we lost like 2 games all up. You can see our win-loss record down there at 65-17. Chris Paul wins Finals MVP, and we beat the Boston Celtics. We sweep them, and we won the championship. It was just such a fairy tale season, and I can't believe I forgot to hit record. I'm so mad. That will never be... I thought about going back and doing the exact same thing, but I was like, it's not going to be replicated. I know it's not going to be replicated. I'm not going back to do that. I'm just going to take it from here. We're just going to continue. Oh my god, what a season, and you guys missed it. That was incredible. What I was saying before I realized I wasn't recording was I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and for me right now, when you guys see this will be a few weeks ago. But I was talking to him about Chris Paul, and he was saying how Chris Paul is all washed up, and, you know, he's just a waste of cap space. He's taking up all of your cap space. And he was saying how, you know, the league has passed him by, and I was telling him, I was like, man, you know what, Chris Paul is smart enough to adapt and change his game. I think he's going to be decent this season. And he was like, nah, he's a scrub, he's all done. Well, you know what? I just proved you wrong. Chris Paul for MVP, Finals MVP. I can't believe you guys missed that. What an incredible season. I'll go through real quick and show you guys the player stats, the stats that everyone put up. Devin Booker at 22 points per game, 5.5 assists, and 3.5 rebounds. Shot almost 50% from the field. LaMarcus Aldridge balled at 17 and 7.5. Chris Paul put up 16 points and almost 12 assists per game. Just deferred to Booker to get all those points. Steven Adams balled. We got in Dwight Howard as a free agent. I forgot to mention that to you guys. We moved Lucas Samanic to small forward, and he was our starting small forward for a bit until we got to the playoffs. Derek White did well. DeJounte Murray, Dario Saric, everyone played really well. Thabo Sefolosha did not start for us in the regular season. He didn't play at all in the regular season, but we started him in the playoffs, and he balled. So, that was our first season, which is incredible. I can't believe that happened. We're actually going to reject all these, but we are going to replace these with, where's the lottery ones? Can I not use them? Here we go. We need to replace this three worst teams will each have an equal chance of getting the number 1 pick. And we also have the top 4 picks are done through the lottery. So those are the current rules. They're actually the rules that are in place right now. And we're going to go through the draft lottery, and fingers crossed. Actually, I don't think we have a draft pick. I don't think we have one at all this season. Spurs, we do. The 30th pick. All right. So, what picks do we have here? We have we have the Raptors pick. Of course, we got that one in the Kawhi Leonard trade, who I'm not a big fan of anymore because he played my Lakers this season, but that's okay. So we have the 12th pick. Is it worth me trading that pick to bring in someone incredible? To bring in a small forward who can really help us out. I don't know who's available, though. I don't know who's available. I might actually just draft someone with it. I might just draft someone. Do we have... Yeah, we have the right NBA. We have the right draft in here. I'm pretty happy with this... With our coaching... with all of our coaching staff. So we're just going to go straight to the draft. I'm going to keep you guys in here with me. And we're going to make our 2 draft picks. So first up, we have our number 12 pick. Who is available? We have all these offers. We're not looking at any of them. The best person available is Precious Achiuwa. We've also got Cole Anthony. Ooh, that's a tough pick. I think Cole Anthony is going to be a better long-term player. Khalil Whitney I really like as well. We're going to take Cole Anthony because I think he's got the better upside. So we're going to take Cole Anthony, and that way he's ready to take over when Chris Paul retires. Chris Paul's turning 35 or 36 at this point. But we've got our 30th overall pick, and Tyrese Maxey. Are we serious? Oh, we're taking Tyrese Maxey. It's not even a question. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Tyrese Maxey is going to be a star. He's going to be a star in the NBA. If you guys haven't seen him, go and watch him. He's incredible. We're accepting both of these guys. We're bringing back LaMarcus Aldridge. We're bringing back Derek White. We're bringing back Zizic. We're bringing back all these guys. We're going to run it back. I'm going to show you guys how good this team was. DeJounte Murray and Dario Saric. I'm definitely going to go back after them. What is my salary cap looking like? I have no money. Great. We're going to let these guys go. Mike Muscala's gone. Alright, so Saric, Howard, Murray, and Cephalosha. We're going to run it back. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I don't want Burden. I don't want Muscala. We're going to bring you back, and we're going to give you a ton of money. Alright, 21 million. Saric, we're going to give you 11 million. And you guys are both going to accept that, which is great. We're going to hold on to Cephalosha's rights because he played incredible for us in the playoffs. And then we're going to also try and bring back Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard. DeMarcus Cousins is still a free agent. Interesting. Dwight Howard is probably not going to accept $6 million. But Thabo Cephalosha is going to take the minimum from us. And we're going to be happy with that. Perfect. All right, so I'll go through the rest of free agency on my own. I'll fill out the rest of this roster. It's looking pretty lit. I think it's pretty much filled out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 players. All right, so it's pretty much filled out. We've got a couple more spots left. I'll go through it. I'll fill it out, and I'll bring you guys in at the beginning of next season. Okay, so here's our roster for season number 2. Yes, it's season number 2. I know you guys have only seen one season, but this is season number 2 for me. We got Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mo Harkless, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Steven Adams. As our starting lineup, DeJounte Murray's coming off our bench, Derek White's coming off our bench, Samanic, Saric, Zizic, all these C's at the end. We've also got Cole Anthony and Davis Bertans, Keldon Johnson, Tyrese Maxey, and Thabo Cephalosha. All coming off of our bench, and we're going to go deeper. We're actually going to go the 11 men deep. Do I need to do that? Probably not. I'm going to roll with it, see how it goes for now. It's almost identical to the squad that I had last year. Fingers crossed we continue that luck that we had, the play that we had. It looks like we're doing okay. But I will simulate through right until the... I don't want that trade. I will simulate right through until the All-Star game. Do I want that, though? I'm going to run it back. We're going to do the same squad, and hopefully we get the same result. I will see you guys at the All-Star break in case I do need to make a trade. Otherwise, I'll see you in the playoffs. Okay, so we're here trying to trade for Kyle Kuzma. We're offering Tyrese Maxey, we're offering Dario Saric, and we're going to get back Kuzma and Willy Hernan-Gomez. I'm just trying to figure out how many draft picks I want to give them. Now, we have a bunch of them, so I don't really mind throwing a few of them at the Lakers. What if I give you... Do I want to give him 3? Do I want to give him 4 first-round picks? Yeah, why not? Oh, they still don't want him. What if... See, originally, I was getting offers for Luka Samanic. I don't know if I want to do that though. Spurs would require 161 mil. Hold on. Let me see what the Lakers were offering me for... Were wanting from me in exchange for Kyle Kuzma. Luka Samanic and Davis Bertans. Has Bertans been getting any time? No, yes. So he's been useless to me. Samanic in 36 minutes is 13 and 5.5. Kuz in 36 minutes, so much better. Yeah, we're taking this. We've got to take this, right? I kind of want to keep Bertans. I really do. Is there a way I could set it up so that I keep him? Maybe if I give you guys, because I feel like he's going to come in clutch. Especially with that 3-point shooting. I don't know what to do here. If I give you guys... Who do I have heaps of? I've got so many point guards. I've got so many shooting... I've got 3 shooting guards. What if I give you guys Tyrese Maxey and you give me Killian Hayes? No, what if I gave you guys a couple of second rounders though? You're not giving Davis Bertans. It's not happening. I'll give you second rounders. They want to give me Avery Bradley though. I'm not mad at that. I'm going to take that. Alright, so the reason I did that trade is, and I know you guys are saying, you've already got a power forward in LaMarcus Aldridge, but if we move Kuz to small forward, he jumps to 88 overall, and we have one hell of a starting lineup now with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Steven Adams. We didn't have to give up that much for Kuz. We had a guy who was coming off the bench anyway, wasn't getting many minutes. DeJounte Murray is still here. Derek White is still here. Dario Saric is still here. We've also got Zizic and Avery Bradley, Cole Anthony. I mean, we're deep. We're really, really deep. We got Killian Hayes, who was also a pretty high draft pick, I'm pretty sure. He was it was 28th overall. But, oh my god, I saw 13 assists per game. I was like, whoa. He's only averaging 4 assists per game in his first season, but he can still develop. So we got a young guy. I do need to re-sign Kuz though, because he's a free agent after this, so that's not good. Our salary cap situation next year, we are right over the cap, but that's okay. So we'll simulate through. What have I done? There we go. We'll simulate through the rest of the season, and I will see you guys in the playoffs. Fingers crossed we can go back to back. So it wasn't quite the 60-win season that we had the previous year, but we still finished 52 and 30, which is really good. Here are all your... DeJounte Murray wins 6th Man of the Year. I'm really happy with that. Here are all of your end-of-season awards. How many guys from the Spurs made it through on an All-NBA team? I haven't checked this before. Did we really get no one? I thought it froze for a second. I got really worried. We got no one. That's okay. That's alright. We don't need anyone to make an All-NBA team when we're going to win a championship. I'm pretty excited for this team. We're deep. Cole Anthony's up to an 80 overall. We're deep. The thing I like is we're deep and we have assets that we can actually flip for star players. So if we go, you know what? Chris Paul had his moment. He's done now. Oh, God. He really dropped it, didn't he? That's a big difference. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. We'll take a look at the season stats for our squad. Devin Booker putting up 21. Kuz coming up big with 17. LaMarcus Aldridge at 15. Steven Adams at 15. and Chris Paul at 14. So we've had a bit of a drop-off from a few guys. Essentially, they're getting older. It's going to happen. We know that. But we finished with the 5th seed. Wow. So you're telling me there were 4 teams. There were 5 teams in the West that finished with 50-plus wins? Sacramento, Utah, Denver, and Houston? What? Wow. All right. I still think we can make it through. I'm not overly concerned about Sacramento. We've got Devin Booker who's putting up numbers. We've got Kuz who's putting up numbers. We're a deep team, so we can outlast them on the field. Or on the floor, I should say. We won the first 2 games, lost the third. That's okay. We're going to go through and check our rotation one more time. LaMarcus gets a few more minutes. Chris Paul's only getting 28 minutes. How deep are we going? We're going 9 men. All right. So we're playing through a 9-man rotation. We win game 4, and we should be able to squeeze out game 5 as well. Oh, no. Come on. Can we not? Please don't make it. There we go. I was really worried it was going to go to 7 games. That's the worst thing in the world. So we're going up against Houston in the second round. Rebuild this rotation. I want to take a look. Chris Paul's getting up 30 minutes again. So I want to take a look at the Houston Rockets lineup. They've got James Harden, Russell Westbrook. That's the issue right there. We've also got Daniel House, Jeff Green, Clint Capella, Austin Rivers, Kenneth Faried. They're a good squad. I did a Houston Rockets rebuild recently. I'm not sure if it'll go up before or after this. I haven't decided yet, but I just did one as well. I am bulk recording. Who is going to stop these guys? It's going to be interesting because our guards are... Chris Paul's defensive, but he's little, so I don't know if we're going to be able to hold these guys back. In saying that, we do beat them by 5 points in the first game. Big effort by Steven Adams there. We win game 2 as well by a whole bunch, 18 points. Devin Booker just outscores James Harden. And I think that's kind of the only way we're going to win this. We win game 3 as well. We're up 3-0. Are we actually going to sweep them? No, they won game 4. Can we win game 5? We won game... What a squad! I can't believe this. I can't believe the squad is actually killing it. We're going up against the Pelicans. Okay. We're going up against the Pelicans in the Western Conference Finals. This squad is lit. I didn't think it would go this way. I honestly didn't think... I thought that this was going to be a really tough rebuild. Alright. So Zion Williamson's obviously going to be a problem here. So we won game 2. Game 3? No. Alright. Zion is the big issue here, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to stop him. He is inconsistent, though. I think it's because he's still young. We won game 4. It'll be going up against the Celtics again, so I like my chances. We win game 5. Oh, it's a 7-game series. It's a 7-game series. Come on. All right. I'm going to have to simcast this. I have to. If I need to play this, I will. But I can't remember the last time I went back-to-back with a championship. We went almost 50 points in the first quarter. That is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Alright, we destroyed them. Wow. Wow, we absolutely destroyed them. Devin Booker went off for 24. Chris Paul at 22. We're going up against the Celtics again. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording this time. I was so worried about that. But don't freeze on me. Not now. There we go. Alright, so... I think this will be the first time on camera that I go back-to-back. We're going to take a quick look, see if there were any changes made on behalf of the Boston Celtics. Walker, Smart, Tatum. Isaiah Stewart is now in the starting lineup in place of Gordon Hayward. They've got Cantor, Brown. Hayward's coming off the bench. They're deep. They're real deep. It's the only thing that worries me, but I think we can take this. We win game 1. Woo! I'm so excited. I haven't been this excited in so long. Game 2 is taken by them, and that's alright. They're allowed to take a game or 2. That's fine. As long as we win 4. As long as we win 4 of the 7. We win game 3, I think that was. By a huge margin. 30 points we beat them. They took game 4. Okay. See, when they win games, it's not by a big margin. And that makes me happy. All right, game 5. We need to win this. Come on. Yes! All right, so we win game 5. We are going to do this. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Game 6, come on. Back to back, baby! Woo! All right, Chris Paul is not washed. Second finals MVP. Wow. All right, so hopefully that kind of makes up for you guys missing out on the first season, which sucks so bad. I can't believe I didn't hit record. Whenever I win 2 seasons in a row, which hasn't been much, it hasn't been often, or if I win in the second season, I usually won't go for a third. But this time, we're going for that three-peat. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to go for that three-peat. That's ridiculous. I'm insanely happy about that. Staff retirements, league realignment. We are rejecting all that. We've already done the changes for the draft lottery, so that should be good to go. Timberwolves get the first pick. All right, our staff. I'm happy with our staff. I like it a lot. Greg Popovich, you will never replace him. We're on 7. 7. Do I have any picks at all? I have the 30th pick. Okay. So the 30th overall pick, I think I'm going to draft someone with it. I think I'm going to actually draft someone. I'll keep you guys in here with me. What am I looking at? Who are my options? Boogie Ellis. I really want to draft him. I really want to draft him just based on that name. Aiden Igahon? Otherwise, I've got Casey Morsel. I'm actually going to take Aiden over here. I don't know many of these people. N'Faly Dante, I know him. I'm going to take N'Faly. Because he's a center, and we're going to need someone to take over LaMarcus Aldridge. I kind of want to play through this off screen after this final season. So we're going to pick up Dante's option. Avery Bradley's declined his option, and that's okay. That's okay. He didn't play at all for us, so that's fine. We're going to bring back Keldon Johnson because he's only on his rookie contract. So I'm more than happy to bring him back. Kawhi Leonard is a free agent again. Kawhi, you want to come back? I'm actually going to bring back all of these guys. We're going to bring it back one more time. One more time. All right. Bird rights. So Kuz, Derek White, Ante Zizic, and I kind of want to bring back Avery Bradley, but we're going to work through this. So first off, Kuz, I'm going to give you $23 million. It's a reverse contract, but still. He should take that. Derek White, I want to bring you back too. 5 years at $12 million. We're starting off at $12 million. And then Zizic, we're going to give you 5 years as well, but we're going to give you $11 million. They all are happy with that. Cephalosha, I'm renouncing your rights. Harkless, I'll renounce your rights. We're going to hold on to Bradley for now. We're going to hold on to Bradley for now because we're going to try and bring him back as well. We'll give you 1 year and we'll give it to you at $7 million. We're bringing all of them back. We're bringing all of them back. We're bringing it back, baby. One more time. What a squad. I'm actually really excited about this squad. So, Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, Steven Adams, Chris Paul, LaMarcus Aldridge. That's our starting lineup. Off the bench, we've got Murray, we've got White, we've got Cole Anthony, we've got Saric, Zizic, Avery Bradley, Keldon Johnson, Killian Hayes, and N'Faly Dante. Is that 14 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 people. So we do have one more roster spot. How many guards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 point guards. All right, we do have one more roster spot, and I might go after a small forward. DeMar Carroll. How much money do I have? I have money. I might go after Josh Hart's really cool as well. I really like Josh Hart, but I don't think I can afford him. DeMar Carroll fits really well, and we traded him. Cavs have offered him 2 years, $10 million. We're gonna offer him 1 year, almost $6 million. He's going to take that. Yes. All right. So that's going to be the squad for this season. I'll go through with at the beginning of the season. I'll go through and we'll go through our lineup, who's starting, who's coming off the bench, who's getting what minutes. But I will, for now, I'm going to go through training camps on my own, send some guys to untapped potential, send some guys, maybe do the, maybe send them all to free throw training camp. But I'll sort it out, and I'll see you guys in the beginning of our final season. All right, so our final season, our third and final season, I should say, we've got Chris Paul starting for us, Booker, Kuz, Aldridge, and Steven Adams. It's the same starting lineup we've had for the past 2 seasons, or past season we had Kuz, before that we didn't. I really like it. I know Chris Paul, Aldridge, and Adams have started to drop a bit, but that's okay because we have guys rising up, ready to take their place. Mainly, we have DeJounte Murray there, who's an 85 overall, ready to take over Chris Paul's starting spot. We've also got Cole Anthony and Derek White there. We have 3 point guards coming off of our bench as our 6th, 7th, and 8th man. We've also got Darius Saric there. Zizic is there. Keldon Johnson. Avery Bradley is back with us. Brought in Damari Carroll as a backup wing player. He's a 3-and-D guy. Killian Hayes and Farley Dante, they're coming off as our reserves. I'm keen. I'm excited. I don't actually think I'm going to make any trades this season. I just want to run it back and see how we go. I may stop at the trade deadline to extend some players, but aside from that, I will more than likely see you in the playoffs. We had a real rough start to the season. At one point, I think we were like 15-15, and then we just put it together. Some crazy streak. We finished 51-31, another 50-win season from your San Antonio Spurs. AD wins MVP, I should say. That's what I want to see. I want to see this is the year. I want to see AD win MVP in 2020 it'll be. But Evan Mobley, Rookie of the Year. DeJounte Murray, 6th Man of the Year again. Giannis wins Defensive Player. Most Improved is Kobe White. And Coach Fizdale. They won 60. Who did the Knicks have? Who on earth did the Knicks have? That they won 68 teams. Dennis Smith Jr., RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox, Julius Randle, Matur Maker, Mitchell Robinson. I don't understand how this team gets 68 wins. Whatever. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned because we're still going to go. We're going to three-peat. This is our chance. They're putting DeJounte Murray in the starting lineup though, over Chris Paul. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear my PlayStation right now, but it is super loud, and I apologize. We're going to take a quick look at player stats for the season. Booker putting up 23 points and 5 assists per game, which is good. I wanted to see his assists grow. Kuz put up 16 points, 4 rebounds. Adams 13, 11 rebounds, which is good because I think his rebounds dropped last year. Nope, last year they were still the same. Chris Paul really starting to drop from when we first got him. He put up almost 12 assists per game. Now he's on 8.7. Aldridge had a massive drop off, but that's okay. We've got backups at the power forward spot, so I'm not overly concerned. Our lineup hasn't changed that much. Aldridge really worries me. He's down to an 84, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Worst case scenario, I guess I can bring up Saric, but we're gonna leave it as is for now. We finished with the 2nd seed in the West, which is great. We're going up against the Clippers in the first round. Get revenge for Kawhi Leonard leaving the Spurs and then playing the Lakers. He's not my favorite player at the moment. But we win Game 2, and then they beat us to win Game 3. Paul George putting up monster numbers there. My phone is ringing. I'm going to mute it for you guys. We win Game 4, and then we win Game 5. So we make it through the first round, beating the Clippers. We're going up against the other LA team in the second round, going up against the Lakers. LeBron James is still playing for them at this point. Let's take a quick look at their rotation. They actually just made it into the playoffs. They've got Devin Dotson at point guard, Malik Beasley, LeBron James, AD, and Josh Sharma at center. Samanic is coming off their bench. So is Kid Gilchrist, Tyrese Maxey, who's developing for them. I'm surprised they don't have Tyrese Maxey as their starting. Oh, I mean, Malik Beasley, I guess, is good. But we're going to go ahead and see how we go against these guys. They win Game 1. AD is going to destroy us. Can we win game 2? No, we can't. Okay. This might be where our fairy tale ends, guys. I'm not going to lie. This might be it. They win game 3. Oh, no. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? I think this is it. I honestly don't know what I can do. Sarge, how good of a defender are you? Not great. Okay. I guess we're just gonna roll. Can we win a game? We can. Is the comeback real? Is the comeback real? Is the comeback real? Can we win? Oh my god! Alright. We just came back from 3-0. I'm definitely gonna simcast this. I'm definitely gonna simcast this. Can we keep it close? Can we keep it close? I'll jump in if I have to. Oh my god, there's no way. There's no way. Alright, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna try and bring this back. I don't know if I will. I'm gonna try. Oh no. We were so close. We weren't. We got blown out. I kept missing shots. I kept missing shots. Oh, I'm so upset by that. I really badly wanted to come back. Like, I really wanted to three-peat. And I did everything I could, and I just couldn't bring it in. AD just wasn't missing. Booker just wasn't landing his shots. I bet you Boston goes through as well. If Boston goes through, New York versus the Nuggets. Wow, okay. So there you go, that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in. New York Knicks win. I just want to bring up the... Where are we? I just want to bring up NBA records. Nope. League history, there we go. And I just want to show you guys Chris Paul, 2-time NBA Finals MVP. For all of you that say he's washed up, he is not. But with that, we're going to end it. I'm honestly surprised how this rebuild went. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps me out tremendously. It helps the channel and the video out tremendously. And please subscribe to your boy because it is greatly appreciated. I will see you all in the next one. Bye!